Hi guys, welcome back to Graveyard Sisters. It's Leslie here today and I am in Blantyre High Cemetery. So if you're, excuse me, if you're familiar with our videos, I've already covered a lot, well not a lot in here, but I've already covered the part where there's the 2,000 babies in a mass grave, and I've looked through some of these headstones as well. And I just thought today I'll come along for a walk, have a look for some shorts today to do for you guys. Trying to get a wee bit back in action. But since I've last been here, there's like a memorial, well not a memorial, but a lot of information on the Blantyre pit disaster of 1877. Now I've also covered this in the video last year, at High Blantyre Cemetery, because there is a huge big memorial to the Blantyre mining disaster. I've already covered that too, guys. This is new and it's just so sad because every graveyard that I go into locally here, you're always seeing graves where people died in the pit disasters, the colliery disasters. There was a lot of them, and the local one here was the Blantyre pit disaster. 215 people died. 1877, exactly 100 years before I was born. It was Scotland's worst colliery accident at 8:45 on Monday the 22nd of October 1877 at Dixon's Pit 2 and 3 at High Blantyre. A huge sudden underground explosion took the lives of 215 local men and boys. I'm not going to obviously read it all, so what I'll do is I'll just go right in, guys, and I'll just linger, so you if you want to read these for yourselves. But yeah, 6% of the population of this town was wiped out in an instant. In one moment, families lost fathers, brothers, uncles, nephews and sons, and not just mining men, but very young boys too. The youngest being little James Clyde, aged 12. The morning of 22nd of October was like any other day, basically. Gloomy and raining, as Scottish weather always goes, and dark, and the miners descended into pits 2 and 3. As firemen made their inspections and rose to the surface again for breakfast, those were the lucky ones. And at 8:45, fire damp seeping through the mine ignited, causing a ferocious explosion underground, which spread through the tunnels and up in a vast column of smoke and flame. Through the shaft of pit 3 and to a lesser extent of pit 2, smoke and fierce flames raced through the mine, giving little chance for any cover. Many of the miners burned beyond recognition, and death occurring immediately. Some had their clothes burnt off them. Others would not be able to be identified, other than that for their belt and shoes. Initial newspaper reports suggested numbers between 209 and 230 died. The final total was 215. I'm just going to linger on these, guys, so you can read these for yourselves if you want. There's a lot of information here. Can't imagine a 12-year-old child being down in a pit mining at 12 years of age. It's unbelievable. And here's survivors. It was 32 survivors of the explosion. Must have just been absolutely horrifically heartbreaking, waiting in news of your loved one, and then even like hoping that you were going to get a body back at least. So sad. Now the funerals commenced as soon as the bodies started to be retrieved, transported from the colliery temporary mortuary directly to cemeteries. In this cemetery in High Blantyre, there's 2 long mass trenches were dug in the far north-eastern corner, an area largely unmarked today, which is absolutely heartbreaking. And some of the Catholic miners went to St Peter's. I think there is people that are dotted all around in different locations as well, because you do come across them. common job below ground for the youngest boys of 12 to 16 was a driver, leading the ponies with hutches of one coal towards the bottom of the shaft. Finding badly burnt deceased children presented just as much of a shocking sight for those on the surface when they were brought up to number 2 shaft, as they had been, I'm trying to make sure this is in focus, as that had been for a search party who discovered them. They had a fearful but at the same time speedy death, sometimes found lying with their animals. It's absolutely heartbreaking. But I can't even get my kids to go outside, never mind go down the mine. Times were so different, weren't they? And I have covered this, the memorial stone. So if you want to look back, it's like one of the first videos that I think I actually done. Started off here. So if you want to look back, yeah, you'd need to look back on my videos to really, at the start maybe. This is the Blantyre pit disaster, and it's really nice that they're all recognised and remembered here. Beautiful, beautiful cemetery. See, I'm not going to do long videos in here because I've already covered it, but I'll go and find some shorts and see what I can find for you guys. Hope you are all well. Thanks for watching, guys, and thank you to all our subscribers. Please remember to hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you.